I'm back. It is Saturday. My son Nick normally would be off Saturdays and Sundays, but he's having to work today at Turner Falls Park. He's an employee with the city of Davis because they're having what they're calling a Red Dirt Festival. A lot of country musicians playing there, and I don't know what he's going to be doing, probably driving a shuttle to get people back and forth. It's a little chilly in here, but I'm not yet ready to unload the heater and turn it on. I've got a lot of guitars sitting over there that really don't need a variance in the temperature, but later today it will be in the upper 60s. I hate spending extra money. I got my first fairly reasonable electric bill in. It's $547. That sounds like a lot of money, but we've got this office, another house over there my son Benjamin has, and the big house behind me, all three of us on the same meter. So that's manageable, and it's not killing me. Have to take my son Brandon to work here shortly. I need to show long-time viewers. I mentioned I was going to get a copy of the Quran. That's it right there. I've read it several times, don't have it memorized. I do not consider it scripture. I need to make that abundantly clear. Even though the bookstore I got it from sponsor 1 million copies of the Quran, donate. There was a talking head on the Newsmax news channel I watch online, made the comment that Muslims will not stop until everyone in the world is a member of Islam. And that is true. I did have 3 Muslim friends. They are no longer friends of mine. They watch this channel, so they're probably going to start making negative comments about this crippled old man. That's fine. I got broad shoulders. I can take it. Here's the deal. We're in a spiritual war right now, folks, and these guys are the top of the list bad guys. When I have friends that say, well, there's moderate Muslims, they're not radical. Let me tell you something. That's why I got the book. Kind of gives me a heads up on what they're going to be doing. But there is no such thing as a moderate Muslim. Their whole religion is designed around conquest. It truly is. And that is what so many people out there do not grasp. They don't grasp that concept that there's no their edict is to convert the world at all cost. If you can't convert someone at the point of a sword, kill them. And a lot of times they'll convert someone at the point of the sword and kill them anyway. They're a barbaric religion. Yeah, I've got a different hat on today. This is one of the ones hanging on the wall. I spent a little time cleaning the dust off of it. It, believe you me, it had plenty. Killed a few spiders out of it. Yeah, it's a war feather right there. Killed a few spiders. Brushed off a bunch of spider webs off of it, and I got to clean where it perches next. And also it's what is referred to in the Comanche Nation as a roaming medicine hat. It's basically for war. So I thought I'd wear it today. I'm at war. You bet I am. Not really. I believe in being kind to everybody. I honestly do. Now, I'm going to be starting another channel. If I can't change the title and name on my other channel, Adventure site, what the name's going to be is Advice from an Old Man. And I'll have things on there that I don't put on here. This one is not for making money at all. The other one I do intend to promote fairly heavily and give it a shot at actually making some cash. This one's for family and friends. If you're watching this, even if you're an enemy, I love you. I pray for you. I pray for everybody that comes across my view. I really do. It was a difficult night last night on me. That's the one way I'm going to phrase that. It's much better now. Monday I have to get up extra early for me. I'll have to be up about 7:30, 7:45, something like that. Get dressed and take my son Brandon to his new job, which is in Sulphur, a town that's that way from us. In this other channel, I will be giving advice on things that a lot of people would never think about. I'm going to give you, for instance, what do I carry in all my pockets? Well, these are overalls. They have a sleeve down on the side. I carry a cheap lock blade. This knife is good for a number of things, including if you just need to cut something, but I also carry a not cheap knife. This is custom made. Wasn't made for me, but it was custom made. It is a Damascus blade, bone handles, genuine elkhorn handles on it. Why would I want elkhorn handles? Well, all my shooters have them except for one. The one that I'm talking about, handheld shooters, pew-pews, the one that doesn't have elk handles on it. My brother-in-law gave me. It's a 22 caliber. I think it shoots 8.22 long rifle bullets. No real way to eject the shells other than carrying something to punch them out of the cylinder, or take the cylinder out and punch them out. I thank him for the gun. I've never shot it yet. But my knives, except for the cheap one, my more expensive knives that I carry all have elkhorn bone handles on them. My other handguns have elkhorn or bone handles on them. It's something that I like. Excuse me. Gotta get ready for church tomorrow. I am going. My grandson Cheyenne has a play he's in tomorrow afternoon, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to make that, but I will work on my first video to go on my new or revised channel here on YouTube this afternoon when I get back from taking my son to work. Let me see how warm it's going to get today real quick. Haven't done that yet. The high today is going to be 67. That's not that warm. That's okay though. Tell you what, it's better than the triple digits we've been experiencing. I know things that we're living in scary times. I know that. If you're watching this, just please know that if you're in the United States, you're in the safest country on the planet as far as foreign invasion. Now, because we are a Second Amendment country, we have the right to carry a firearm constitutionally, a right to own a firearm constitutionally. A lot of folks find fault with that, and even though there are places here in Oklahoma, and if you're new to the channel, that's where I'm located at, Oklahoma. It's a Native American state. We have more Indian tribes, Native American tribes here in Oklahoma than in any other state in the Union, and that is the truth. Excuse me. Let me get a sip. Most of the tribes were forced to come here at Cannon Point. Just got a frog in my throat. There, that's better. But I live on a farm in southern Oklahoma, and I have a great church family. I have friends that live around me here that I'd take a bullet for. I would trade my life to preserve theirs, their family to me too. That's how I feel about it. But what's even more important, I would send one if I had to. I would defend them, and I will defend them. The biggest problem that I see with society at large right now is the division. And that division is the product of others trying to divide us. That is a truth. That is the truth. I'm all about let's get together and love one another, be kind to one another, try to have a common purpose. And the common purpose I would like to have for everybody is trying to have peace here in the United States. And if we can accomplish that, go out and do it elsewhere. Am I a dreamer? I guess I am, but I think it's a good thing to want. I really do. I've seen a lot of folks that they foment hatred. They promote hatred. You know, and a lot of them do it in the name of Christianity. Let me explain something to those folks. Yeshua ben Miriam, Jesus Christ, was the Prince of Peace. He loved everyone so much, he took upon them their sins, and he gave his life up. He didn't have to be crucified. He could have stopped it, but it was part of the process to gain me and you some forgiveness. But he never really, he was stern sometimes, and he was absolutely truthful. He spoke the truth about everything. And he never preached hatred. Now let me get a sip. On my new channel, I'm going to give practical advice as I see it. And I am, just a second. I am going to talk about God and what really a lot of things mean that are going on right now. We're winding down. These are the very last days before God Almighty comes back to this planet. And He's going to be here soon, actually. Blink of an eye. Our lives are the blink of an eye. Our mortality is. There's a reason why we live fewer years now than our species did, 5,000 years ago. The reason for that is, if we lived as long as Methuselah, we wouldn't endure, because things are too complicated now, way too complicated. Mankind has gained more knowledge than they've ever had before in the history of this planet. And we carry around access to everything. If we want to know something, you get on that device right there, a cellular telephone, and you look it up. Even my little cheap phone I carry, my personal number, has access to the internet. Everything's there at the touch of a button. See, and you can get on here and you'll see, I don't know if you can see it or not, a little microphone there. And you touch that microphone and you speak into this phone, and it will find what you want on the internet as long as you speak clearly. Remember the Star Trek when it first came out, and they had these little communication devices they could flip open like that and talk into it and communicate. Boy, that was big sci-fi stuff back then. Well, that was 40 years ago. Longer than that, but it was 50 years ago, I guess. And that was big things. Well, it was science fiction, but it has become a reality. We have those. We have all the information in the world at our fingertips right now. And that, folks, is a problem in one way, and the reason that's a problem, you also have a lot of misinformation and outright falsehoods that are given out as being true. Well, that's it for today. I actually need to get this thing uploaded, and I will come back out here into the office this afternoon to see if I can go ahead and put out a new channel, and I'll let everyone know about it on here. Notice this crippled old man with the funny looking hat on loves you. I love you with my whole heart. I want you to have everything that God can bestow upon you that is good. I want you to thank God for your blessings, because you are blessed. You absolutely are blessed. And I want you to do like that sign right there says, be kind. Always be kind to everyone and everything. Love you, God bless you, and bye.